Hello, welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Dasha, and I'm so honored and grateful you're here joining me for this conversation. Today, we're going to talk all about your environment and community and why that is so important. So, this morning, I'm dealing with some ugh, blah, 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 blah. And I see my phone, and I have I have many things happening, but there's a name that I'm like, I know this gonna be fucking good. And then there's a name that I'm like, who has that? Do you guys have that? Do you have like these people in your life where you see their name, they're calling, you're like, yes. And then you see others, they're calling, and you're like, fuck, I don't want to fucking answer this. And it inspired this video. It really inspired me to make this video because I also was feeling a little bit off. I'm going through the crazy dating experiences and I love it. I love all the ups and downs. I'm learning so much, but I woke up and just feeling like, what the fuck, universe? What the actual fuck, right? We all have that, right? When we look out into the world and like, the fuck is going on? This is why our beliefs create our reality, and we just need to create a beautiful reality for ourselves to live into. Because if you get stuck into the other realms, it's just sometimes it's so I see a message and I listen to it and I feel so lit up. And I just think, fuck, community is everything. Holy moly, community is everything. Friendship is everything. And also, it's like, I guess I want to kind of combine this with this topic of what are you consuming? Like, what are you consuming? Not just food wise, because yes, we've been like conditioned to just eat shit. But what are you consuming in terms of the media? Like, what is your social like algorithm? Who are you listening to? Like, who do you have in your ear? Do you have people that empower you and inspire you? When you watch, you're like, fuck yeah, let's go. I want more of that. Or do you have people that just put you into fear, put you into dread, overthinking, doubt? Like, the people you're dating, are they, or the people you're in partnership with, are they empowering you? Are they supporting you? Are they loving you? Or are they just causing harm and chaos for your nervous system? And if it's the latter, are you addicted to that? Is that like, are you constantly choosing the shit because you are addicted to that? And I want to celebrate today. I'm just like shouting it from the rooftops, but I'm like, holy fuck, I'm no longer addicted to that. I'm not addicted to being treated like shit anymore. I'm addicted to being worshipped and treated like a goddess and like just having a really beautiful, loving experiences with people, be having like deep heart connections. So that feels really fucking awesome. And I wasn't always there, right? I was addicted to feeling unworthy, undeserving, shitty crap, all the things you can imagine. Give it to me. Yes. Make me feel like absolute shit. Yes, yes, yes. Like, and like the emotional swings. Oh, yeah, I love them in and out, in and out. I'm like, yeah, give it to me, give it to me, give me all the suffering. It's addictive. I get it. I had a little shot of it last night, spiraled a little bit. I was under-resourced. I just came from like a shibari tie. So I was just a vulnerable stage and it was hard to regulate. But I got myself there eventually. And this morning I was like, okay, moving on. Like, what a weird experience. It triggered a lot of things from the past. But anyway, you can watch my other video where I talk about that. But I just wanted to paint a picture. Like it always happens, right? So in moments like that where shit hits the fan, and this can be at work, with family, in relationship, with your business, do you have community that will support you? Do you have a coach or a mentor that you can bring anything to that will support you? Or do you have friends, right? Do you have friends that like you can just call and be like, yo, I need you to listen, or I just need a reflection, or I just need to like dump. Can I dump? All right. And it's so beautiful to have these boundaries with friends. Like, so you don't constantly be the dumping ground, that actually you're more like, okay, let's dump and then let's create and then manifest. So you're moving and alchemizing this because the shit can be turned into fertilizer for your dreams, right? Our mess becomes our message, right? And even this experience is teaching me so much, and I'm so not attached to it. And the other thing I've learned as a leader, like, I don't want to leak energy on that bullshit anymore. Like, I need to stop doing that. That's a part of my protectors that are trying to keep me safe. That they're like, let's leak to distract her from her mission and her purpose because it's terrifying. Her mission and purpose is so big, right? I'm like, I'm not playing into that. My purpose, my mission, I'm just gonna fuel it. Let's fucking go. Let's turn this bullshit into fertilizer. This is what I'm doing now. I'm feeling really inspired. So I'm jumping on, I'm channeling, I'm sharing. I'm hoping that this will impact someone in the world because, like, community is everything. Really, community is fucking everything. Your environment is everything. I just use this example. Like, when I'm around multimillionaires, my idea of finances and what's possible and quantum wealth and exponential wealth is just like, when I'm around scarcity, where people are like saving $1. I was there, guys. I was like, oh, you owe me $1. I'll be like, you didn't give me $1. Oh my God. It's actually 13, not 13.50, not 13. I have a little bit of shame of that. So I have to work for all of that. But yeah, I was that person. And so you become into scarcity. You absorb your environment. You start to think that way. That happened to me a lot when I would come back to Perth, and like the spiritual community were all like hippie, reject money, shame everyone who charges a lot, not understand about investment. So it would just put my field really small. And then I move into like where people are multimillionaires living a life of freedom. And it's like, oh yeah, this is why they're living a life of freedom, because they're not in scarcity, having a shitty job and playing into each other's victimhood and suppressing each other by judging each other and other people and gossiping about like, oh, they shouldn't be charging this much. Oh, they shouldn't be, you know. I actually called this out or called this in. There was a community I'm a part of that were discussing a very powerful woman, and they were judging her prices. And I mean, in that community, people judge the person whose community it is as well. So I'm like, yo, guys, integrity, what the fuck are you doing here? This is all about sisterhood. So you should be like celebrating this powerful woman who is just a fucking badass. And it was funny because they were discussing this course that I was about to sign up for, which was like totally standard price, like totally not like crazy. And they were saying how expensive it is. And then I joined the course and it's like 10x the value. I'm like, what? Like, what? But that's the thing, right? This limiting, and they're all obviously struggling with money, right? Because they're perpetrating this limiting belief, the scarcity mentality. So it's so important. If you don't have that in your environment, like what I would do when I was in Perth, I would plug into international communities. Like, so you can join my money magic course, you can join my mystery school, where we're expanding our way of thinking about everything, not just money, but love, happiness, joy, emotions, like how to create a movement, how to live a life of your dreams, how to just live an exponentially incredible life while still humaning, right? Or maybe you can start magicking instead of humaning, yeah, but still be in this like human experience and make the most out of it. And I know, like, when I was with high school friends, right? So toxic because not didn't believe in self-development, didn't do any work on themselves. And it would just be these like really toxic connections, right? Like just gossiping, blaming, shaming, no interest, no motivation, just like literally just talking about other people's lives. It's like, don't you have your own life to talk about? Right? And then it would cause this drama and story making up and like push and pull and like I thought that was high school, but that's happening still in everyone's reality. who doesn't do the work. I'm just not in that world anymore, where I'm in the world where we have conscious communication, conscious relating, love, understanding. So I'm like, oh, fuck, this shit still happens. So you might still have that. So again, what do you do? What do you do in these moments? And I will tell you, right? I'm going to tell you, because when I stopped drinking, I was like, I can't stop drinking because I'm not gonna have any friends, because I cannot stand hanging out with my friends when they're drunk, which is a problem, right? Already. It's like, that's a red flag. But I couldn't stand being with them, so I had to drink to be around them, right? But I'm sure I'm not no daffodil to be around when I'm drinking. Actually, I know I'm not. This is when I stopped, you know. And I can have a whole thing about alcohol, because that's another fucking story. Like what it does, you know, because it literally means without spirit, right? But well, let's not go on that tangent right now. I might make a video after. So I was like, oh my God, how am I going to have any friends? But then I went to India, and there we were just connecting and deeply connecting over chai, tea. Literally, we're drinking tea and connecting without needing alcohol. And I was like, I don't need that. So then I started going out and just drinking lots of water. And I would go to places where we would just chat and not drink. And it was like more like the prees, where everyone is still really bubbly. They haven't hit the threshold where, you know. So I started doing that. And then I discovered the ecstatic dance, which is a dance movement. It's like a dance meditation, but it's also like a dance party. It has 5 rules: no judgment, no phones, no shoes, no talking, and no substances. And these dance floors are out of this world because there's no judgment. People are fully expressed. These people actually don't have this inhibition, you know, that you need to drink lots of alcohol to get over, to get on the dance floor. It's like, then they're just fucking going for it. And it's contagious. The energy is just out of this world, you know? So you step on the floor and you're doing your thing, and you can just be bopping, or you can be fucking going crazy. And so I started hanging out with people. I started changing my circle. I started hanging out with people that didn't need alcohol to have fun, that were creative, that were open, that were connected, right? So I started changing my circle of friends. And then I was like, well, I can't stop drinking, because how am I going to find the man of my dreams? You know, how can where am I going to find my soulmate? And then I was like, oh shit, my soulmate is not going to be in the club. That's not the person I want to start dating, right? So then that was easy. I just let it go. So it's just something to think about, right? If you're like, oh, but if I have no friends, but can you actually be truly yourself with these people? Or are you putting on masks? And do you feel good hanging out with these people, or do you feel drained? Do you feel icky? Do you feel gross after? But you're scared to be alone. I know for me, I had that deep fear of being alone, so I would outsource fun and play. Like I literally would have 3 to 4 hangouts a day. I don't know how the fuck I did it, but I did it. And it's because I couldn't be by myself. And I just needed to be around people and have this validation. And I don't even know what. I honestly, I'm also a manifesting generator, so I might have the energy for that. But now I'm just really like, just slow, steady, integrated. Just, I really value people that just are slow and they feel so good on the nervous system, rather than the people like, and you're like, oh. And there's a different energy, right? When you're excited and it's like lifting the other person up, to when it's like anxious and it's like draining, it's sucking the energy out, right? So something also to take note. And I'm, again, you know, my videos speak to a spectrum, right? You might be in an office job and just living a very normal life, and you're like, who the fuck is this woman? But you're drawn to this, and there's a reason for that, right? But you're like, I can't just do that. I don't want to go dancing. I fucking hate dancing. I can't quit alcohol. I can't do this. I can't change my friends. I am terrified of being alone. And let me vape, and drink a beer while I'm watching this, right? And that's okay. That's just part of your human experience. And I welcome you. and keep watching these videos, and maybe things will start shifting for you, and maybe they won't, and it doesn't matter. You do you, boo. I'm never going to change anyone. These things are invitations to try on new beliefs. Like the other day, I totally changed a belief. I've been working on this one for a long time. It's like people are out to get me. I'm in danger. People are bad. To people love me. The people around me love me and they care about me. And if they hurt me, it's not because they're actively doing that. They're not actively trying to ostracize me or kick me out or exclude me. It's just what happened, you know, and they love me and they act out of love. So yeah, it was like, yeah, why don't want to? I'm like, and I teach beliefs create your reality. You probably saw me on the video, like having this moment, being like, okay, I'm changing that belief right now. This is not what I'm about, right? This is not how I function. This is not my job. Yeah, so not my jam. Thank you very much. Let's take a more empowered belief. So let's take a breath into that. And just remembering, you can always share your favorite frames. You can pause the video. You can just share what's coming up for you, and you can post your questions. I love questions, and I might do like a Q&A, or I might just do a whole riff to answer you, because I want this channel to really support people in their transformation, in their awakening, in their empowerment journey. And I know we're all in different spectrums, right? And for some, you've been a self-development buff, and like these nuances that I'm talking about, you're like, wow, never heard anyone like discuss this in this way. This is profound. And for others, it just goes over their head and we speak to the basics. And for others, you just like, next. What the fuck is that? Emerald green chimney. Fucking love it. Fucking love it. It's not a chimney. What is it? I normally call it the right thing, but today I forgot. Fireplace. All right, love. So, environment is so important. You are the average of the 5 people, right? So, how can you transform that? So, if you can't transform your immediate environment, then plug in, like plug into binge this YouTube channel, join my courses, join other people's courses, join like watch other people's content that empowers you and inspires you rather than spirals you and puts you in compare and despair. And don't compare yourself to anyone but yourself, your previous version of you, and count yourself growing from that point rather than comparing yourself to the ideal person or like some celebrity or someone in the industry that's been doing it for like 10 times the amount of time you have, right? Because when you like compare and despair, that just lowers your frequency and vibration. It kills the motivation, kills the inspiration, and then you just give up sometimes, right? All right, I hope this was helpful. I love you all, and if you have any follow-up questions, let me know in the comments. There might be a little gift in the caption for you. Please like, comment, share, subscribe. It means the world. I love having you in the community. I'd love to hear from you. What do you love about this community? And also, I would love if you share this to give a little blurb of why. Why should people watch this? Why did this impact you? What was your biggest takeaway? Okay, I love you all. Thank you. Your support means the world to me.